welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. I am flying over to the closest flight path that I have to where I'm going. It's going to be quite the trip today. Well, this is just the start. We have a new weapon, Thunder. Two-handed mace. Which is a problem, because we have no ability with two-handed maces. And so, we're going to need to train that somewhere. Somehow. We also have 2 gold. So that's something. If we need to fight anything for real, we're going to need to switch back to Terrox Quill. Because currently, our hit chance is abysmal. Melee, base stance. Yeah. It's got to be just the ability to use that's changing the crit chance here. Crit chance of 11.5 compared to 26. It's got a little less agility, but not that much less. Crit rating plus 9%. Yeah, it's only a 2% crit chance. That's there's something going on with that. We'll worry about that once we get more experience here. Here we are in the Plague Lands. Fantastic. We need to make our way up into the Ghostlands. We're going to Zol Aman because we have a quest there to turn in. So the path from here, there really isn't one. Need to get over to the path and then head north, basically. Can we fly here? We can't fly here. That's just a flight path, okay. Alright, Plague Lands. Oh, is it just a big mess in the way? What level are things here? 59. This is one of the more endgame-ish zones from vanilla. So if we need to fight something, we're going to need better than literally worthless. It's a legendary weapon, but our abilities are not legendary by any stretch. It would also be helpful to fight some stuff to get a little bit of money here, maybe. Because we are right on the edge of completely broke. We got some stuff in the auction house that will possibly sell. Get us a little bit on our feet here. But ultimately, we want to go complete some quests. Get some rewards. We're going to get 75 silver for running over here. That's a huge deal right now. That really is how things are going. So we need to think where we want to train. We can fight higher level than like level 1 things. That's not a huge deal. There's going to be a certain level where we could actually just fight things continuously, not really doing any damage. It's like throwing out a ton of hits from just doing instant attacks, like Thunder Armor. There's best ways to train things up. And we've had to do new weapons a few times here. Like we had to do to get the polearm going. Hopefully, since this counts as Burning Crusade, we can fly in here. That'd be nice. I would appreciate it. Ghostlands. No good. Alright. Fine. Fine. That does make getting up here to Zolomon more dangerous, too. Last time we were here, I think it was before this content was actually released. We explored around the Ghostlands. We went up to Zolomon and there was nothing there. So I think that has changed. If we didn't to fight with anything here in just the Ghostlands, we'll probably be just fine. We could even probably fight things on our way over there. Just to get some initial levels with two-handed maces. Ghostlands, still looking pretty fancy. 16, perfect. Have at me. Here I come, level 70 warrior. Miss. Auschwitz, you're getting attacked by two things at once. Two-handed maces. Do you have any instant attacks that cost less? Oh, we did hit damage there. We do Berserker Rage. Get more rage that we can flow into Sunder Armors.
I can't do that yet.
Oh yeah, look at us go. Most of our attacks are still missing. That vendor's for 6 copper. Worth. It's really not. Starting from 0, now we're here. Already level 40. The question is going to be, how long will level 18s let us keep hitting them? Presumably until about 18 times 5. Which we are quickly approaching. Hopefully we get some experience. The question is going to be at what level is everything going to start slowing down? Oh no, we just killed him in one hit. Alright. This area has outlived its usefulness. 1 silver. Yeah. Even as poor as I am, I don't care about any of this. We need to find higher level target. Could look to see another classic vanilla dungeon we have never done. But I think we're getting to the point where it would be like 50s, 60s. So I don't know if we could even solo. Well, 50s to 60. We'll just say 50s. So I don't know if I'd be able to solo that. And we wouldn't start with the ability to actually hit anything. They're still low level. Okay. Let's get up here. See what we got going on. Zolomon. There's a quest right up there. Perfect. That's where we need to be. If I could fly, I'd be right up there, my dude. Level 70 elites. Yep. Is a friendly level 70 elite area. You got some guys. You're not a troll. There's trolls nearby, and probably trolls in there. You're just a guy. I can only assume that you know who I am, and to insist on disturbing me. What could you possibly want that requires my attention? Oh, shinies. but eyes the note suspiciously. What have you there, warrior? Got a note. Here's a note. Ah, a friend of Grifta. Welcome. You have impeccable timing, friend. As fate would have it, I recently lost my latest partners. Tragic, truly. But great rewards often have a high price. Best not to dwell on the negative. You've definitely heard of my countless exploits and discoveries. But all of that was nothing compared to this. Truth is, we're close to making history here at Zolaman. And by fate's decree, you're in on the ground floor. Is that quest map for High Priest Nerak Terrace in Zolman. That's a 20 slot bag right there. Okay. Before I accept any Zolman quest, I want to go see if it's a raid or a dungeon.
What can I do for you?
Got a bodyguard. Everything's still repaired. Oh, Samir is here. He's not the bodyguard.
For the Alliance.
Got food and drink.
What can I do for you?
No recipes.
Dabu.
Tons of bodyguards. Case of orcish grog. Probably not. Reagents.
Who you be?
Yep.
Be good.
Donna. Everyone here is level 70. So that says something at least. Oh, a flight path? I'll take a flight path. That's perfect. You were not here last time I was here. That's very convenient. It's gonna make getting back here way easier. Zolman being stone, level 70 to 70. Okay. Nothing aggressive outside the dungeon, at least. So that's nice. Got some fun spider webs. What do we got here? Ah, it's a raid. Okay. Well, I definitely don't want to take any raid quests to start here. At least not if they're going inside the dungeon. 20 slot bag though, that sounds pretty fun. We've got 14 slot bags. I guess a 20 slot bag reward for doing a raid. That's worth it. So we'll see what the quest says, even if we're not going to take it. Since it's probably a raid. We have this one raid quest already. That's more of a go do 2 dungeons quest, essentially. Do you want me to go inside or not? Also, we can talk to him, ask him who he is. Oh, come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm the one and only Bud Nedrek. I've been all over this land, from the top of Mount Hyjal to the depths of the Sunken Temple. In fact, I was the first to call it the Sunken Temple. Yes, that was me. Don't give it a second thought. That is quite the claim. Yes, well, listen here, warrior. I'm older than I look and wise beyond my years. You do well not to question me so much. Look, you don't need to take my word for it. Read the postings on any local bulletin board for yourself. I'm everywhere. Just do yourself a favor and ignore the ones with wanted in the title. Simple misunderstandings, I assure you. Promises, promises. My inscrutable theories confirm rumors of vast treasures in Zolaman. There will be mountains and mansions for everyone. First things first, though, you must earn your share, after all. Our initial efforts haven't gone as well as hoped. In fact, my map and the recruits I lent it to have gone missing. They were after a troll beast named Nalarak. Forget the crew, I need that map. Succeed and you'll go down in history as one who helped Bud Nedrek unlock the secrets of Zolaman. Let's retrieve his map from High Priest Nerak's Terrace in Zolaman. That sounds like in. Not gonna take that. It's right here if we ever get to this, but for now it's probably not a good idea. If I want to continue my complete every single quest that I've ever accepted except for PvP, those totally don't count. Probably not a good idea to be accepting raid quests quite yet. At least raid quests actually go inside the raid. We have a weapon we can't use. This is not the time. That does mean it's time to ask the question. Where are we going?
What's up?
We can fly basically anywhere. To Menethil will be fine. We can get to the other side.
Keep it real.
Let's look at this. We got the vanilla. Went to Ragefire Chasm, Wailing Caverns, Dead Mines, Shadowfang Keep. We sold that one. I think we sold Wailing Caverns and Ragefire Chasm too, but that was a lot later. We did the Dead Mines plenty, did the Stockade. We were the carry in Black Fathom Deeps. Went to Nomergon. Razorfen Crawl gave us lots of problems until we finally got that done. Went to Scarlet Monastery. Soloed Razorfen Downs. We went to Uldamon, Zul'Farrak, Meridon, Sunken Temple. So I guess the next bit that we haven't done yet would be Black Rock Depths. 48 to 60. Bizarre. Then Lower Blackrock Spire, Dire Maul, Stratholme, Skolamance, Upper Blackrock Spire. And then these are going to be the raids over here. So we've done everything up to Sunken Temple, I'm pretty sure. So we wanted to go to Blackrock, I guess. Starts at 48 and eventually gets up to 60. Could be doable. Not with level 1 accuracy though. So Blackrock Depths, where's that gonna be? Let's see if we can find that on. So doing a hard mode Steambolt. Not what I'm doing. So we can find where that would be on the map. I think it's in like Burning Step. Yeah, Blackrock Mountain. Burning Steps might be a little high level to start. If we come at this from somewhere that connects to it. Searing Gorge. It's also fairly high level. So maybe get away with Searing Gorge. Badlands I don't think actually connects anything. Possibly we come from the south. Come up from Red Ridge. Red Ridge to Burning Steps into Blackrock Mountain. I think that could work.
Yo!
So let's get to Red Ridge. It's going to be quite the journey.
Have a good one.
But I'm up for the journey. Sounds like fun. Also we have... yeah, we didn't actually put that in there. Yeah, Blackrock. In some description, possibly. We would want to get at least to like 50, 60 accuracy to start for that. That's gonna be a lot of whacking stuff along the way. But I think this is doable. So, head to Red Ridge. Red Ridge was too low level. So now we're over here in the Swamposaurus. We're not getting any levels for fighting this guy. Get out of here. That was a Snoring Scout PvP. They walked up next to me. That's not my fault. Oh, double male pants. That's money. Alright. Let's go walk somewhere where we can fight some stuff. Swamposaurus should be higher level. 36? That'll work. At least for a little bit. Get a few more levels out of this whole business. Keep using Berserker Rage to get more rage. Yeah, look at those levels. That's what I needed. So I guess you don't get weapon experience for fighting PvP stuff. Yeah, whatever.
I can't do that.
More you know. Yeah, every Thunder Armor, every auto attack. Just again, levels. Constantly missing, which is working perfectly. These are level 36. Well, once we can hit again, we're definitely going to need to go somewhere stronger. Because the whole strategy here of just spamming Thunder Armor constantly is really working out for me. Hopefully, the amount of experience needed to get each two-handed mace level just works out for me. Previous times we've needed to level up a new weapon. It's gotten to good enough, and then we just used it a bit longer at level appropriate content. So if we're going to be doing, or at least trying to do, some level 60-ish dungeon stuff, we would want to get this up to around 300, just spamming. So if that works out, that'd be perfect. We're doing damage. We could probably manage to just sit by against a level 50-something. Out closer to where we want to go.
That ability isn't ready.
Up to 180-ish so far. Yeah, we're just killing stuff again. Yeah, the mace. It is too powerful. We're not even to 200 quite yet, but that's about where you'd be to be able to hit these guys. We probably would have been fine just starting over in Burning Steps, Searing Gorge. Just whack the higher level enemies a few times. Worst case scenario, we can always switch back to Turok's Quill, finish off the enemy, and then heal after it. Well, that was level 68 to 182, just like that. It would almost be nice if each hit could give you more than a level. Just speed up this hit things a few hundred times process. The real question is going to be, where is it going to cap off? Because since we're level 70 here, everything goes up to, well, the weapon skills go up to 350. So that's right. So from here we want to go back to one of the higher level areas. Even if we're not going to be able to hit level 50 plus things for quite some time, we're also level 70, so exactly how much they can hit us shouldn't be too bad.
Greetings.
Where do we want to go? Burning Step? Yeah, Red Ridge was no good.
Farewell.
Much too low level. Yeah, once we can hit a low level enemy, it just stops working for grinding out the levels. Or if there's anything you could do to lower your effective level while still being able to train it up. Because that would make getting a bunch of these other ones up less annoying if we bothered with that. It is unlikely that we would need all of the weapon skills maxed out. It would just be a silly little goal we could go for. Professions are doing good. Fishing we can just do whenever. Cooking we just need 10 levels. But the problem is we don't really have many things we could cook. We need to find some furious crawdads somewhere. Auction is very high on those. We just need 10 levels. We found some raptor ribs, we could maybe get some levels out of it. There's got to be more recipes out there. So, I'm sure cooking will fall into place at some point. First aid's already done. Mining's already done. Blacksmithing honestly could be a problem still. We've got yellow on the adamantite weight stones, which is just adamant bar and motes of earth, which is very doable. Great Rune of Warding is just corium, but that's a bit more expensive too. Might be able to actually profit on that. That'd be something. Actually make some money doing blacksmithing instead of burning literally everything we have. And that is assuming that the auction prices are accurate. That's an idea. It's still in yellow, so... I mean, if we're making money, it doesn't even matter if it's yellow or even green. That'd be fine by me. Of course, we actually can't do that right now, because we have no money to invest in doing so. What else we got in here? The adamantite dagger is in green. So that's no good. Not hide leather. We can make a whole bunch of Drake Fist hammers or thunders. That's obviously a great choice. Rapier is still in yellow. But then the sharpening stones would be better. Probably just gonna make a bunch of sharpening stones. Cleaver in green. Thunder, yeah. There's also a few of those adamantite armor recipes. But those all look like they use the primal stuff, so that's probably not a good strategy. We also have the adamantite rod, which is just 10 adamantite. Again, that's also in yellow. And we could just do weight stones. We got tons of cloth, and it only uses 1 bar instead of 10. I think we got this from a reputation vendor. So that's really worked out for us. Oh, we got an ore over here. Dark iron. Do I even care about that? We are still very much on the I like to mine everything. But do we have any value of getting some dark iron? And it's got something. Worst case scenario, we can sell some, try to sell it. Make a little money out of here. Not the worst idea. I should put this somewhere that's not right here. Just to make sure we don't accidentally sell it. Because it's still useful currently. Until we at least get our mace level to a decent spot. You are level 51. That's workable. I can work with that. Alright. I would... Stop doing fireballs. Get out of here. Okay. They're level 51. Damn it. We're just completely stopping them from doing fireballs. Amazing. Oh no, we have interrupted. Oh, that's working. I think the pummel is doing the damage here. Nope. You're just fighting a dragon, constantly stopping it from shooting fireballs. Except for that one time. because it launched the next fireball too quickly.
Not enough.
No, we don't have enough rage. There's only 10 rage. Instead of the Thunder Armor is 15. So that's all fine. Feels like we're getting less rage. Because I guess we're stopping the fireballs, so we're taking less damage. So Berserker Rage isn't doing anything for us. We're immune to fear. So that's something, I guess. No fireball. Possibly interrupting the fireball makes him have to do more melee attacks. So that might help. The tiniest amount. We're not getting a level every hit anymore? Ah. 26. 27.
Need more rage.
Yeah, hopefully we can get this up to at least around 300 relatively quickly.
Not enough rage.
I'm gonna try to find a more melee kind of guy who can just hit me a bunch so Berserker Rage can give me more rage so I can just keep spamming Thunder Armors. We got 4 silver though, so I'm gonna count that as winning. Wormkin. I think we don't want a dragon really. How about an ogre? That should work. And while we're here, no gun level. Sad. We're approaching accurate against level 50s range here though, which is also going to slow this down. We need like a weakness potion or something. See how many levels we get for each ogre here right now. That's still like 4 levels. A dark iron scrap. I think that was a quest item. Interesting. I guess now that we're hitting, we're also getting more rage. So it's not the worst thing. But once we are always hitting with our auto attacks. There's a rune cloth. Use that for one of the weight stone recipes.
Need more rage. I need to.
Honestly, we can just do fine with the fell iron weight stones though, so not hugely concerned about that. 51. If we could keep getting at least a few levels per fight, that'd be ideal. You're gonna smash me, huh? I don't think that's happening.
I need a target.
252. It's okay. We're getting to the point where we could possibly start just getting our levels in the dungeon. We got a green belt. Stamina and spirit. Oh boy.
Not ready yet.
Wanderer's Belt of the Whale. Yeah. We're still not taking basically any damage, which is nice.
I need a target.
Making my way over to this ore. Yeah, we're basically on par accuracy now. We honestly might be better off training the levels against 60 plus things now. That's not really what I'm going for, exactly. Let's see if anybody has... Oh. My filter looking right? Yep. I don't expect very many people to be doing vanilla dungeons. So I'm going to start making my way over to Blackrock Mountain. Fighting stuff along the way. So of this, we will sell the ore. I sell the rune cloth. Honestly, at this stage, we kind of need all the money we can get right now. Once the auctions succeed that we've set, hopefully succeed, we should be okay. Or we're just running with nothing to fight. It's alright. There's a... Oh, 56 guys. Oh, that'll work. Hello, I'd like to fight you. One at a time, though. We don't need to... Oh. So much for that idea. We got a guns level, though. The guns and the other ranged attack levels are not really what we care about. Not hugely important. Oh, getting attacked by 2 guys at the same time. That's going to do very nicely for the Berserker Rage. Okay, look at this. Slightly higher level guy. Just farming the levels. Until we quickly surpass the accuracy check here again, too. What are you doing there? Improved block chance. Good for you. Good for you. Money. And another green. Insight and stamina. Unsurprisingly, I'm not very interested in a bunch of level 50 weapons and armor. Now we're hitting them now. That's okay. Oh man, they just don't have much health. Our auto attacks. They're obliterating them. Another one of these scraps. I don't know what those are for. Where's the Pillar of Ash? Once we get up to like 300, we're gonna be pretty much accurate enough for anything out here. We also have the hit chance going too. So if we wanted to not hit things for a little bit longer, we could take off all of our hit chance gear. That doesn't seem too necessary. There's a treasure chest up here. I will take that. Is there gonna be anything good in there? Almost definitely not. Gonna take it anyway. It could be money. And I'm here for that. Wonder if we're even profiting off of our equipment degradation at this rate. Solid chest, not locked. Perfect. Oh yeah, look at all that stuff. That's what winning looks like. Finding a chest. It's got 3 iron ore. That's almost a gold. That's amazing for us. It is a huge day. We found a chest. Yeah, it's definitely taking a bit longer per level here.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Well, that makes sense.
Not enough.
I think we're still working on getting... Yeah, defense is still not maxed.
I need a target.
Almost there, though. We're definitely getting there. Oh, there's another ore. Mithril deposit. I will take it. I will take it. We also have to be slightly worried about the eternal piles of things we're probably going to get in the dungeon. When you have an entire dungeon worth of loot to yourself, it turns out it's a lot. This mithril ore is looking very nice, though. Almost 2 gold each. Crazy. I will definitely take that. Yeah, 55 is not holding up strong enough anymore. We're just winning. And this is without doing like any abilities to actually do damage. This is just auto attacks basically taking these guys down. And it's very effective. There's a thorium vein. That could be nice. See how much thorium is these days. I will take any scraps that I can get at this point, honestly. Oh boy, a roasted quail. Gortash. You're very tall. You got some dense stone too. Yeah, thorium's not bad either. Mining continues to be a good decision for us.
I can't loot that right now.
Only a small thorium vein though. That's okay. Getting about to the point where I am ready to head into the dungeon. But here is MacLeod Bach. So the question is, can I stand in this lava? The answer is yes. Alright, MacLeod. You are my ticket to hitting something that's higher level than me. Higher level than my accuracy. Ah, you're a little annoying though. Don't really need all these stuns and knockbacks. That's not helping. MacLeod had nothing on them. Slightly disappointed in that. We got a dragon over there? Fun. Let's see if I can get at least to 300 here before we head inside. I think that's manageable. But a core of elements. That's not worth anything. Hey, a dragon.
I need to get close.
Coming for you.
Far away.
Oh, a rich thorium vein. He got behind me somehow. It's awkward. Let me just scoot around these guys. Grab this thorium. And then we can fight. There's an elemental earth. Different than a moat of earth. Totally different things. Different than a primal earth. It's elemental. Yeah, nice big pile of thorium. Could go a long way today. I'm not gonna complain about that. Honestly, the mithril and thorium are almost more expensive than a lot of the other ores we found. Or the Burning Crusade ores. Potentially just because there's less people out here mining these kind of ores. Which would make sense. Most people are out in the outland. And also you can't just fly around really super fast grabbing these ores out here. So in order for it to be worth anyone's time, it's either going to be people leveling up, or it has to be worth it for people to come back and farm it. A good opportunity for lower levels, questing through areas, doing stuff. We're on fire and poisoned. Fantastic.
Need more rage.
Alright, we're almost at 300 now. We're just facing the wrong way. And every level we get past 300 is just easier and easier against anything in there. We're just slapping on all the different effects from all of our talents.
I can't do that yet.
6 more levels and then we can head inside. And then we need to figure out what part of in there we're going to. Because there is multiple sections to this mountain. We're also going to have to probably drop a whole bunch of these bits. We don't need all this stuff. Try to keep the cheapest things or most expensive. Yes. Well, yes, let's keep the cheapest items. That makes sense.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Not ready to intercept. It's definitely taking more hits for each level at this point. Also feels like it might be lagging a little bit, which is not ideal. It's not like we're gonna have some super complicated mechanics we're gonna need to deal with. We're just gonna sit there, relying on our much higher level to carry the day. There's a shop around here. We sell all the extra garbage. We could probably just run back to the outpost. At this point, selling all the extra garbage at the outpost is probably a good strategy for us. Because we need everything we can get at this point. One more level and we'll be ready to go. Once we get to 300, we should be perfectly good to start just doing some stuff. It's not going to quite fly for Outland stuff or anything we're trying to do. But with a bit of extra work here, this should be fine. Alright, that's 300. There we go. Nothing on the bulletin board, but that's okay. I don't think we're gonna find any friendly bits here. Yeah. There was somebody. We can look around. It's been a while since I've been in the Burning Steppes for any particular reason. I think there was somewhere in one of these lobby places there was a group up in a clay. I think it might have been Searing Gorge, yeah. That's right. Thorium Point. I think that's what I was thinking about. So we'll just head back. We can decide which of these items we want to keep in the inventory at least. Definitely the thorium. That's the most valuable thing we have in a pile. The mithril's great too. The dark iron. I don't know if dark iron really has a market. Has possibly some value though. No, no, no. No. Oh, an entire gold for selling this. Yes, please. These gloves of the eagle apparently have an auction price, but again, they're green. And that could be an auction price from months ago, so not too worried about that. Sell the iron ore. That's probably fine. Rune cloth stacks. That's something. Dense stone also stacks. Elemental earth. That's decent. This scorpion blood has a decent auction price, but it's also a decent vendor price, so that's probably fine. I think these are in roughly the order of value here. So if we need to drop anything, we can start by dropping like the dense stone. So we'll sell everything else here. Except for the elemental earth. The elemental earth should probably be further up then. That's what we're doing here. That's about a gold. It's more than a gold. Something like that. That's a griffin. Weaponsmith.
Hey there.
Our repairs are 41 silver, so that's good enough. We can sell all this other stuff. Don't need those. Oh yeah, look at us now.
Safe travels.
8 entire gold. Fantastic. Well, almost 8 gold. It's a little bit less. Here's a mithril deposit. I'll absolutely take that. We will see what we get in the dungeon here. There's apparently we've already seen there's multiple sections to Black Rock. Volchan, level 60 elite. Okay, you. Bring it. This will be a good test to see how we would do in a dungeon. Level 60 elite. Spin around. We fail to stop his attack. Will you stop his attack?
Can't do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at all that stuff. Do we need to turn back around and immediately go sell more things? We got Commander's Gauntlets of the Whale, Smooth Leather Helmet, and plans for the Volcanic Hammer. That sounds exciting. Blacksmithing 290. So it's not going to help us at all with getting blacksmithing levels, but didn't expect that. Makes a one-handed mace. that has a chance to hurl a fiery ball that causes fire damage and burn. That's very exciting. That might
Looking
have
for something specific?
vendor value. Or auction value. We'll keep that for now. And now we have almost 10 gold. That was valuable. This is theoretically 4 gold. That definitely gets up here at the higher end of this pile of things we're carrying around with us. That's not the right way. Oh, it's pretty nice. Running into a random wandering elite, and then you just win. That is a very different situation that we have back in Outland stuff. Getting a plans drop too. It's pretty fun. I'm sure there's tons of different random plans drops. We even had like, I think we had a purple plan we got at one point. More thorium, yes please. Honestly, the value of mithril, that might have been higher than the thorium there for a minute. We'll probably keep both of those, because that's pretty decent prices. Doing solo dungeon runs, you'd probably be pretty good if you had the disenchanting option, just to get a bunch of extra stuff. Before we were distracted by the elite there, there is Depths, Spire, and then Upper Spire. I think we need to go to the Depths first, so that's the lower level one. And going to the Depths, we probably need to go down, is what I figure. So we will give that a shot. Accuracy up to 301. If that's appropriate accuracy. So we have appropriate accuracy, but much higher damage. And also our crit chances getting better again here too. Up to 23% crit chance. So still technically less. But we also have less agility on Thunder. So, if we look at this, increases crit chance by 8.3. This is 8.9. So we'll be down by closer to 8.4. So about 0.5% less crit chance in total. Well, I think that's going to be fine. I think we more than make up for it with all the extra damage per second and strength. The more stamina is nice. It's a legendary weapon. It's going to be good enough. And then there's still the 2 upgrades we can still make. But that again also does take 375 blacksmithing. So we will see how we get to that at some point. But for now, Blackrock Mountain and the Molten Span. I think we need to be down there. So to get down there, to go, we need to get into that middle section. Okay. So if we go, I think we just need to basically go up here first. We need to go up to get down and jump around. This crazy place. Very impressive. Lava flowing out of mouths, carved into the road. Very cool. I think there's a dungeon this way. This could be upper. We got a dragon just flying past. Being awesome. I'm sure we will figure out if we're in the wrong place quickly enough. Here's the meeting stone. For Blackrock Depths. Oh, we were inside of the chain. 48 to 60. Interesting. So this might be a larger situation where like the dungeon starts at level 48 and then the deeper you go, the higher level things get. That could be cool. Well, first we need to make our way downwards. It's quite the adventure, like, just into the volcano. I don't know if it's even really a volcano. Doesn't seem to have a top. It's a giant fire mountain. Close enough. I'd say it's a volcano. And unlike the one in Shadow Moon Valley, we can actually go inside. It's all very exciting. I'm sure we can't survive in this lava. I'm gonna take that as a wild guess. Hi there. Lothos, Riftwalker.
Anaria Shola.
Attunement to the core, low level. I think this is, yeah, it's a low level quest. Venture to Molten Core entry point in Blackrock Depths and recover a core fragment. So this is it's some kind of attunement.
Farewell.
I guess that's for Molten Core. Alright. So this is the Grinding Quarry. I don't know if this is... It's still not elite, so this might... There might be like a large section of non-dungeon before you get to the actual dungeon down here. So we will wander into this quarry and into the depths below, improving our mace ability and seeing new sights. Next time, goodbye.